Hi, this is me. I'm Clark. I want to introduce you to my son. His name is Jackson. He's a great kid. He's sweet and considerate, great to talk with, and a lot of fun to be around. He also loves animals. He has a bit of a timid personality. You can often find him standing just off to the side, observing what's happening. Aside from being a great kid, Jackson has always been a powerful visual representation for me. You see, when Jackson was this big, I made a decision. I quit my job. My wife and I had this new little baby, and people thought I was crazy for quitting. And then the other day, I was laying on the beach and I was just looking at Jackson. I was thinking about what he looked like as a baby. And now here I was watching him swim in the ocean along the coast of Thailand. We're in Thailand for 3 months, traveling around and experiencing new things. I mean, this is new to all of us. And I thought, well, we've made it this far. He was a baby, and now he's 6. In these 6 years, even though I quit my job and haven't gotten a new one, we've managed to feed him and care for him. And Jackson has become a big brother. First to Emery, then to Abigail. We have almost no money in savings. But a lot of people who have jobs have almost no money in savings. So we don't have a lot of money. But Jackson has seen and experienced a lot in the 6 years of his life. He's had the kind of life that is best achieved without having a job. He's traveled all around California. He's seen more of the Golden State than most people see in a lifetime. He's been shrouded by the majesty of Yosemite's Half Dome, camped at Big Sur. I mean, I can't go down the list. It's too long. When he was 15 months old, we set off on a 6-month road trip across the United States. We started in Santa Barbara and drove to Lake Tahoe. That's really when we fell in love with Tahoe, and the process of eventually calling Tahoe our home first began. And then we traveled all over the U.S., mountains and cities, beaches and farms and deserts. When we're home in Lake Tahoe, during the winter we ski a lot. Skiing is a stretch for Jackson. It hasn't come naturally to him like it did for his sister. But what a great way to build up his confidence by getting better and better at something that didn't quite come naturally. During the summer, we are constantly at the beach, and Jackson is a fantastic swimmer. Jackson has traveled in Ireland, Nicaragua, Honduras, Guatemala, El Salvador, Thailand, and Malaysia. He stayed in little rooms we rented upstairs from pubs in Ireland, and so many hostels in Central America, where he's curled up in bed with his sister, no need for covers because it's so warm outside. He's listened to me argue with cabbies trying to scam us in Bangkok. He's had to grow comfortable with eating different types of food than the stuff we have at home. And he's learned how to navigate the BTS SkyTrain metro system in Bangkok. The kid puts the coins in the machine himself, gets his own ticket, reads the map trying to figure out where we're going and how many stops we have left. He's walked night markets and experienced playing with other kids who speak a different language than him. Learned about different religious beliefs. And done crazy stuff like jumping off a 30-foot platform into Lake Atilan in Guatemala just a few days after his 5th birthday. Actually, on his 5th birthday, he rode a horse to the top of a volcano in Antigua and roasted marshmallows over cooling lava. He speaks a little Spanish and loves speaking Thai and trying to talk Thai with the locals here. We hack school, which is a way of saying that we do something similar to homeschooling, but I've never liked the term homeschooling because it implies that we do school at home, which we don't. Life is our teacher. My wife likes to say that the best preparation for real life is real life. Our goal is to raise kids who are resourceful, can easily adapt, and who are happy. We've managed to feed and clothe this kid and do a whole lot more. When I quit my job, I said, if we can't make enough money, I could always go back to the grind. 6 years later, I'm pretty sure I'm not going back. And even though we don't have much money in savings, we do have some things that are very, very valuable. We have lots of memories being together as a family. We've also built up location-independent income and passive residual income. We call our approach to making money patchwork income. Some patches are bigger and some are smaller, but we have bits of money coming from multiple sources, which gives us a lot of financial security because we don't depend on any one source of money, like a job we could lose, to provide for our financial needs. And we're getting better at it, making more money and watching the world adapt to us. So yeah, not going back to the grind. Besides, Jackson says he wants to be an adventurer when he grows up. We're trying to provide some practical training. Choosing to deliberately build a life around the things I value most. It's the road less traveled, and that has made all the difference.